Hanji, good afternoon all of you. Let's begin up with the class. Okay, so I'm going to open the screen. I'm going to share the screen for you all. Fine. Good afternoon, Prableen. Okay. In the previous class, we have covered question number 3 completely. Cyclist wala question tha. We have done this question, graph also, numerical also. Okay. Then is question number 6. Okay, this also we have done. We started with this. I told you to once do it at home and update me. Okay. So let's talk about this question today. The first one is to complete the table. It's not to complete the table, it's to write the radio wave at the correct place. Hanji, so who is going to tell the answer for this? Which is the correct place for radio wave? Hanji, Jasmine.
Ma'am, second last column.
Sure? Anyone else? Hanji Vardha.
Ma'am, second last column in right hand side.
Second last nahi aayega, I guess. Anyone else? Let's write the order for it and just learn it the way it is. Okay. मैंने आपको बताया था how to have it. See, this is the visible one. Fine. Visible starts from V and goes till R. Vibgyor. इसको हम बोलते हैं VIBGYOR. Yes. Okay. V means violet. Before violet is ultraviolet. यहाँ पे आएगा X-rays, उसके बाद gamma rays. Fine. And on the other side यहाँ पे है red. Red से पहले आएगा infrared. Fine. So this is RMI. आगे visible ultraviolet. अब ये ultraviolet कहाँ आना है, infrared कहाँ आना है, वो आपको समझ में आ गया. Visible का ऊपर लिख दो Vibgyor. VIBGYOR. V means violet. Violet से पहले ultraviolet. R means red. Red से पहले infrared. Got it? So the radio waves comes on to the last of the column. RMI याद रखो. RMI.
मैम उस दिन जब क्लास थी मैम तब आपने शायद सेकंड लास्ट बॉक्स में लिखाया था रेडियो वेव में.
नहीं, I told you that check it out. Go with the complete electromagnetic spectrum, है ना?
Yes ma'am.
So maybe we will check it once again. Fine. But you have to take care of the complete order. और आपको ये भी पता होना चाहिए that which side it is increasing and which side it is decreasing. Both side there is increase. One side there is increase of frequency, and other side there is the increase of wavelength. ठीक है? तो इसका टेबल अच्छे से करो. It's onto your book. Let's write it down. Just a minute. I will write over here only. It is this only. RMI visible, then UV, then X, then Y, gamma. ठीक है? and this is the way the site increase in frequency. Fine. Matlab radio waves is having some frequency. The next one is having more frequency. Next one more frequency, then more frequency, more, and the maximum one. And opposite to that, in the reverse side, there is an increase in wavelength. तो आप एक डायरेक्शन को याद कर लो, दूसरा उसका opposite हो जाएगा. Fine. So another side it is wavelength. Frequency starts from RMI and goes till gamma. Gamma is having maximum frequency. It means it is having minimum wavelength. ठीक है? R radio wave minimum frequency. It means it is having the maximum wavelength. Done? Please, it is not only the way it is asked here that you have to complete it. You have to write the radio wave at the correct place. Same way it can be asked that, like some other one, put the X-rays at the right place, or it can be asked that which of the following, like they gave you 3. It was a question. Let me just have it onto the screen here and let's try this out. Let's say they provide you with 3 of the different columns. First is ultraviolet. Next one is infrared. Next one is radio waves. Now let's say these are the 3 and they are having a question that arrange them in the increasing wavelength. Arrange them in the order of increasing wavelength. Chalo, do it. Everything is in front of you now. Figure 6.2 में मैंने सारा frequency किधर increase है, wavelength किधर increase है, all is written. Now please arrange them as per the increasing wavelength. हाँ जी बताइए, which is the answer? So you have to arrange it as increasing wavelength. Wavelength goes from gamma towards radio waves. तो सबसे पहले कौन सा आ रहा है? अल्ट्रावायलेट, उसके बाद आ रहा है इंफ्रारेड, उसके बाद आएगा रेडियो वेव्स. ऐसे ही आ रहा है. So you can have it like this. First of all, you can write about ultraviolet, that is UV, then smaller, उसके बाद greater कौन सा आएगा? Infrared, and more than that is radio waves. Done? So this way it can be asked, and this way you have to do it. हाँ जी, any doubt till here? They can give you all the blanks and they will say that write the complete spectrum. They can leave the spaces, like यहाँ पे पूछा write radio wave at the correct place. They can say that fill the blanks. Fine. And if they say fill the blanks, you have to fill all the 4 blank columns. Fine. और फिर ये क्वेश्चन बनेगा 3 नंबर का, 3 marks question, 4 blanks are there. If 1 is correct, 1 mark. If 2 correct or 3 correct, 2 marks. If all the 4 blanks are correct, then 3 marks. Done? Or they can say that arrange in the increasing order or the decreasing order. Chale, let's move on with the next question. Figure 6.3 shows the sound waves traveling in compression and rarefaction from the loudspeaker to the ear of the man. On figure 6.3, use the double-headed arrows to show one wavelength. Okay, one wavelength आपने बतानी है. One wavelength means what? Anji, probably in one wavelength, kindly draw it onto the screen. From where till where it is one wavelength? Are you able to do this? Okay, no. Who else is going to try it out? Anji Navjot, please go ahead. The diagram is all there onto the screen. Kindly draw one wavelength. Very good, it can be. ठीक है, crust to crust जा सकते हो. Good. हाँ जी, any confusion? Okay, so I'm going to tell you more different answers which you can have. Okay, you can go from the first crust, यहाँ से यहाँ तक. Got it? See from where they started, where they are very close to one another. उससे 2 point पहले start हुआ है ना? So where it is the next crust, उससे 2 point पहले तक कर दो. You can go from this rarefaction जहाँ पे R लिखा है, in front of that the point to the next rarefaction. You can do it like this also. Fine. So what is one wavelength? A complete rotation, and a complete rotation starts from where it started till the time it reached back to the same level. That is your one wavelength. You can have it like this also, crust to crust, or the trough to the trough, rarefaction to rarefaction. Fine. And they say that use the double-headed arrows. So go with that. Hands in also. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so these are the different ways the student can opt. So anyone is going to be correct. Fine. Wavelength होता क्या है? From where you start. Like in a simple form, अगर आपके पास ये कोई curve है, you want to say wavelength. Wavelength means, let's say I start from a point over here. I start from this particular point. Fine. Now I'm going to move upwards. No repetition. यहाँ पे I reach to the back to the same line, but repetition नहीं हो रही. I am not यहाँ पे. We are going in the up direction. Now here we are going in the down direction, so there is no repetition. Then we reach here till this point. Now from here the repetition begins. Fine. So what is the wavelength? This one is the wavelength. The complete till where the repetition does not exist. It can be one complete crust, one complete trough. It can be crust to crust. It can be from the first trough to the second trough. It can be from here till here. It can be from here till here. like you start from here and यहाँ तक जो repetition you reach till here. Got it? So one wavelength means till where the repetition does not start. It can be any. ऐसा नहीं कि आपको अगर book में if they said that this is the wavelength, it means that only this is the wavelength. No, they're just giving you one example of wavelength. Fine. कि आपको repetition नहीं करनी. Now there are many different ways for doing it. Okay. Now how this question is going to be in the exam? Let's say you have this question in the exam. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you that which of the following represents the wavelength. Okay. This is the question. Which of the following represents the wavelength? Now your options are Anji. This is A, this is B, this is C, and option D is all of the above. Which is the correct answer? Anji, Navjot.
मैम all of the above.
All of the above. ये तीनों की तीनों आपको wavelengths बता रही हैं. Anji, Vardha, same answer or different answer? Same. Okay. Fine. So till you don't have the repetition, that is going to be your wavelength. Chale, moving on with the, see children, listen, the main motive behind doing the paper, see I can give you the paper for homework also, that this is the homework completed, that will be just the completing of the work. Fine. Doing it right now in front of you means that looking on to every question and try to find out the different ways it is there in the exam. Fine. क्योंकि आप वो पेपर तो कर लोगे, उसको कैसे और मोल्ड करके पेपर में पूछा जा सकता है. You have to cover all that. Fine. So I be giving you the homework. मैंने आपको ये question homework के लिए दिया था, just for the reason that you can once go with it. चलिए, moving on with the next question. The distance from the radio station to the man is 500 kilometers. Suggest why the radio signal arrives at the man's radio almost instantly. Hanji. The distance from the radio station to the man is 500 kilometers. Hanji Vardha. Yes, Jasmine also. Okay, first Vardha, then Jasmine. Hanji.
And this is because it travels at a very high speed.
Okay, now let's sum the next answer. Hanji, Jasmine. Yes, Vita.
Ma'am, same.
Same नहीं, अपना आंसर बताओ. You have to tell your answer in your words, Vita.
Ma'am, the radio wave travel fast.
Yes, they travel fast. ठीक है? So okay, any confusion here? Or you can say that travel with the speed of light. That is the fastest one, है ना? Okay. Okay, one thing came in my mind. Let's do this one also. I'm taking you back to question number 1. I'm sorry for this, but something came in the mind and that's important. Okay. Okay. So the question is, this is the table. Fine. What is the common in all these 7 columns? What is common in all these 7 columns? This is the question. This is gamma rays, this is X-rays, this is ultraviolet, then you have visible, then you have RMI, RMI. Okay. So these are the 7 forming the electromagnetic spectrum. What is common in these 7? Hanji Dilpreet.
They almost have same speed.
Very good. Very well done. Hanji Navjot.
Ma'am, my answer was same.
So don't say the answer is same, just speak your answer. Fine. Like one child said that एक question था ना high speed, दूसरे ने बोला fast speed. Same है, but let me listen what you are going to write. ठीक है ना? चलो. So all this electromagnetic spectrum, all they travel with the speed of light. Okay? They have the increasing frequency. They have the decreasing wavelength. किसी की speed frequency ज़्यादा wavelength कम, किसी की wavelength ज़्यादा frequency कम, but the speed is going to be same. So this is also asked once. That is why I take you back to the question. Okay, B part. The radio presenter is talking about photography. Complete the ray diagram in figure 6.4 to show how the light rays from an object travel through the converging lens and are focused on the image sensor. Okay, so it is focused on the image sensor. A very good hint is given to you. Kindly use this and try to draw the ray diagram. Anji. See, the more pointed you are, the more focused you are. Pointed means, focused means at a particular point. Fine. So how it is going to be? Please draw it. Anyone who can work onto the screen, go ahead. I have opened the annotated option. Okay, so let's do it onto the screen. This parallel line will go the same way till the middle of the lens. This parallel line also go the same way till the middle of the lens. Now it is getting focused onto the image sensor. It means it is going to intersect here. You know, the where the two lines intersect, the formation will take place there. ये तो पता है ना? Where the two lines they intersect, the image is going to be formed there. Now we want the focused one. Focused means they both are going to intersect at the same point. और जहाँ पे वो जैसे image sensor के ऊपर, the image is going to be formed accordingly. So it is focused, it is pointed over here at this particular point. I hope it is clear. अच्छा ओके ओके हाँ जी सो इज दिस क्वेश्चन क्लियर चलिए shall we move on okay this is of 2 marks fine so if you do it correctly you will get 2 marks and please make this thing very clear you have to like draw the straight lines the way the line is coming use the scale take it till the center wahan pe unhone dotted lines banayi hain onto the lens if the dotted lines are not drawn draw it first fine take the center and then converge it okay now the next state the name of the distance L now what is this L here anji Navjot ji
Focal length.
very good focal length okay how you can say this is focal length who is going to talk about this how you can say this is the focal length anji Vardha
मैम वो फोकल लेंथ इसलिए क्योंकि मैम जो टू लाइंस है वो पैरेलल है मिडिल के और मैम जब उन लाइंस को ज्वाइन करते हैं तो मैम एक पॉइंट मिलता है हमें जिस जहाँ इंटरसेक्ट करते हैं
we have this that whenever we have two parallel lines fine after converging they will intersect at a point and we call that point as focus what we call that point as focus तो यहाँ पे आपका बना F है ना और फोकस से लेंस तक का डिस्टेंस is called as focal length whenever you have the parallel lines where these parallel lines intersect you will get the focus there and from the lens till the focus is your focal length very well said okay so the answer is focal length chaliye C part I guess the very basic question for you fine 3 नंबर का क्वेश्चन है और इसमें कोई गलत नहीं करेगा The man investigated the property of water. State the boiling point of water. कितना boiling point होता है water का? हाँ जी, quickly. हाँ जी, Jasmine. Yes, Jasmine, unmute.
Ma'am, 0.
0 degree Celsius. Very good. Anyone answer other than this? इसके अलावा अगर किसी का कोई और आंसर हो तो बताओ. Navjot, is it 0? Okay. Chale. Moving on to the second question. The man boils the water in the kettle to produce steam. Figure 6.5 shows the different arrangements of molecules in solid, liquid, and gases. Label the diagrams using the words ice, steam, water. हाँ जी इनमें से बताओ कि आइस कौन सी है स्टीम कौन सी है वाटर कौन सी यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू लेबल इट एज सॉलिड लिक्विड अच्छा अगर आपने नीचे सॉलिड लिक्विड गैस लिख दिया इवन इफ यू हैव रिटन इट करेक्ट यू विल नॉट गेट द मार्क्स बिकॉज दे सेड दैट गो विद आइस स्टीम एंड वाटर हाँ जी जैस्मीन which
Ma'am,
one
first
is
is
ice just one answer you have to tell which
Second.
one is ice
Second.
second one is ice क्यों है ये ice
Ma'am, because the molecules are tightly packed.
okay good god bless you okay then Dilpreet is going to tell about steam hanji Dilpreet with the steam
Ma'am, last one.
why
Ma'am, it shows the properties of molecules of gas.
yes it shows the properties of like the molecules of gas steam is a type of gas okay hanji Navjot water
Ma'am, only one is left.
नहीं है ये जरूरी नहीं है दिस इज नॉट द आंसर दिस इज द रॉन्ग आंसर ओके डोंट से दिस बिकॉज़ समहाउ
Ma'am, first one.
the first okay बिकॉज यू नो डोंट फील लाइक, कई बार हम यहीं पे मिस्टेक कर जाते हैं. एक ऊपर क्वेश्चन आया था वेयर दे हैव 5 of the blanks and there are 3 options and out of those 3 2 options में सेम ही आंसर आया था कि नहीं आया था? अगर नहीं याद तो मैं आपको याद करवा सकती हूँ. याद आया कि नहीं आया? Let's go back to question number 1 and this is the question I'm talking about. 5 ऑप्शंस थी, 4 ब्लैंक्स थी और साउंड और थर्मल कहीं पे यूज ही नहीं हुआ था, है ना? So you can't point like this. It can be anything. नवजोत फील लाइक एक ही तो ऑप्शन बचा है, मेरे से पूछ ले मैडम ने, पता तो है ये आंसर. चलिए, with this we are at the end of this question number 6. Let's go on with the next question. Question number 7 is osmosis diffusion. This is of biology. Okay, question number 8, electrolyte, cathode, insulator, chemistry. It can be the thermal physics also, है ना? The solid, liquid, gas, that is a type of thermal physics. Okay, moving on with question number 9. Okay, now this is electricity. Chale, let's proceed on with the question. Petroleum is a non-renewable energy resource used to produce electricity. Place a tick in the boxes to correctly describe each energy resource as renewable, non-renewable. चलिए, सबसे पहले coal. Is it non-renewable or renewable? हाँ जी वर्धा जी. वर्धा unmute. Vardha, you can unmute yourself.
Ma'am, non-renewable.
Everyone, are you okay with the answer? Okay, so this is non-renewable. Next is geothermal. Hanji, Jasmine, geothermal.
Ma'am, renewable.
Very good. Next is N4 Navjot, N4 natural gas. Hanji. Navjot ji, please unmute.
Ma'am, non-renewable.
Non-renewable. Achha.
Yes, ma'am.
Next is solar gas, solar energy. Dilpreet. Dilpreet, unmute karo beta.
Renewable.
Renewable. Waves. हाँ जी, waves. Problem. Praveen, unmute.
Renewable.
Renewable. Okay. Anyone who need any correction over here? Achha, this question is of 2 marks and there are 5 answers. Let's check the answers. Scheme, marking scheme. Just a minute. Let's see the marking scheme for this question. So this is question number 9. Okay, see the marking scheme. Very important. 2, 3, 4 correct. अगर 2 सही हुए, 3 सही, मतलब अगर 1 सही हुआ तो नंबर मिलेगा ही नहीं. Fine. Out of 5, if 1 is correct, 0 mark. No mark will be awarded. If 2 are correct, 3 are correct, 4 are correct, you will get 1 mark. If all the 5 are correct, you will get 2 marks. Is this point clear? So that is why it is that be very particular while doing this, because see,
मैम म्यूट हो गया आपका.
out of 5, if you will do any one mistake, your one number will directly be reduced. फिर आप बोलोगे मैडम 4 आंसर सही हैं, आप दे दो, नंबर दे दो, है ना? तो फिर ये अंडरस्टूड. चलिए, back to the question. Okay, very well done, very well attempted. Question number 1. Now B part. State 2 disadvantages of energy produced using wind turbines. हाँ जी, wind turbines से क्या क्या disadvantage है? हाँ जी, who is going to tell? चलिए, Jasmine.
Ma'am, if there will be no wind, the electricity will not produce.
अच्छा, ये तो आंसर्स में लिखा था, है ना? What is your answer? First of all, try from your side. Blades हैं, अब बताओ. There are blades. Then okay, any other point? हाँ जी, जैस्मिन कुछ और ट्राई करो. चलिए, anybody else? You have the right to unmute yourself, so you can and speak. हाँ जी, those who have, Navjot, you raise your hand, please unmute yourself and speak.
And first, this is weather dependent. Second, there will be noise pollution and maintenance cost is high.
Very good. देखो, मेंटेनेंस कॉस्ट बहुत ज्यादा होगी, सेटअप कॉस्ट बहुत ज्यादा होगी. When you do the setup, maintenance cost फिर भी कम होगी, setup cost will be very much high. Fine. Maintenance cost भी आप लिख सकते हो. Plus you require a lot of space for the turbines. Fine. So there is a lot of space needed. Plus there can be a lot of noise. Plus जो जास्मिन ने बोला, no blades, no production. Like if the blades don't function well, there will be no production of electricity. So any you can write down. Fine, you will get the marks accordingly. अच्छा, कुछ points ना are same for all, like setup cost, maintenance cost, space requirement, but for some of the production, this space requirement is a very good thing. For example, what if we have this, like the kind of setup which can be on a barren land where there can be no vegetation, so we can use it for this. Fine. But yes, wind turbine hai, so obviously what Navjot said, that the weather conditions plays very important role. Wind direction, that is also very important. Okay? So any of the following. Chaliye, C part. Figure 9.1 shows supply cables from power stations supported by pylons. The cables are suspended loosely in hot weather. Explain why they are suspended loosely in hot weather. Anji, why suspended loosely in hot weather?
मैम अगर मैम हॉट वेदर में मैम सस्पेंडेड लूजली होंगी तभी मैम जो मैम अगर मैम कोल्ड वेदर हुआ तो वो मैम कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कर जाएंगी, तो मैम इसलिए कि वो मैम आपस में मैम
रिपीट अगेन.
मैम लाइक वी नो दैट द प्रॉपर्टीज लाइक थिंग्स contract in summer, winter, and मैम expand in summer. So if they are like expanded in summer, then ma'am if they it will not be difficult to protect. 1 minute.
सही बोल रहे हो, लेकिन थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूज हो रहे हो.
लाइक मैम अगर मैम पहले से मैम टाइटली होंगी मैम समर वेदर में, तो मैम अगर जब
हाँ,
मैम
वेरी
winter होगी,
गुड, वेरी गुड, दिस इज द
वो मैम
आंसर,
क्लाइड कर सकती हैं।
very good. See, there is nothing to do with that summer season. ठीक है, this is only about the winter. Summer season में तो कोई बात नहीं. If the wire is like you say, if I can have a wire like this straight, fine. During the winter season, that's going to be stretched even more. Fine. Collapse कर जाएगी, जिसको हम बोलेंगे कि wire collapse कर जाएगी. Fine. And when it collapse, there is nothing in between, so maybe it get detached from the pole. टूट जाए. Fine. Now it's going to be somewhat like this. टूट गई, ऊपर नहीं जाएगी, वैसे नीचे जाएगी. Fine. So that is why we make it a bit looser, so that even if it get collapsed, it will be able to maintain the connection on both the sides. ठीक है, already आपके पास short wire है, more it's going to collapse, so it will be detached from the poles. So that is why. Okay, moving to the next question. Sorry, it is 1:35. I guess you can have this question a bit later. ठीक है, इसको try करना. We have done till C part. Now we left up with D part. Only D part is left. You can go with it once. And then we have the 12th question. That's it. So question number 9, last part, you are going to do that. Then question number 12, we are going to try, and we are going to finish this in the next class. Fine. So God bless you. And please, one more thing, just wait for a minute. Whatever the question we do, like ये हमने last question किया, if you feel like it थोड़ा सा answer देने में problem हुआ, it means open your book, go with that particular concept once again. Got it? Paper is not कि ये paper हो गया. Paper means you open the concept. आता था means the concept is clear. नहीं आता था, open the book, clear the concept once. That is the main importance of solving the papers. Fine. So go ahead, do that. All the best. Take care. Keep smiling. Bye-bye.